Happy holidays and welcome back to the Root Ranch Marketplace. My name is April Watts and I'll be your host for this segment. You know, with the holiday season, we're looking at and talking to a lot of amazing businesses. One of those businesses is Cajou Creamery. Joining me today is the owner of Cajou, Dwight Campbell. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I've met you before, but we'll talk a little bit about that later. Right now, let's talk about Cajou. That's an interesting name for a creamery, and it's not just any creamery. Give me a little bit of background on Cajou and how you came to that.
Cajou is a Black-owned ice cream company here in Baltimore. We specifically make ice cream that is very bespoke to us as people of color.
Yes.
One of the things that my partner Nicole Foster and I had recognized was that there are no ice creams that were geared towards us. Mm-hmm. We're not represented on the ice cream shelves.
Okay.
And we're not represented in the integrity that we put in our food. Mm-hmm. We wanted to do that. We thought there was a market there for people who want really clean ingredients in a really good product.
Speaking of clean ingredients, it's a vegan creamery.
That is correct.
And when you talk about bespoke, I'm thinking flavors because you have some jamming flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about the flavors.
Well, we have a baklava. We have a wild blueberry cheesecake. Mm-hmm. We have a horchata. We have a Mexican cacao. We have a sweet potato. Cortadito is a Cuban coffee ice cream. My partner and I met in Miami.
I love it.
And we have the kulfi, which we both love Indian desserts. Mm-hmm. And being from the islands is something that cardamom is something that we're always in our diet.
Love it, love it. I can't wait to taste it. But first, you have been all over social media the past couple of days or the past week or so. The community really got together and did some group economics to help your company. Can we talk about that a little bit?
Absolutely. It was unfortunate that it had to happen.
Okay.
This is not the way that we want to be recognized, but we believe in community. That's why we're here. We're not in Baltimore because we had to be in Baltimore. Mm-hmm. We're in Baltimore because we chose to be in Baltimore.
I love it.
Baltimore is one of the most historic cities in the country, and there's a lot of Black history here. So when we realized that the storefront, not the business in itself, but the storefront had some challenges that we needed to address within the next couple of weeks. We didn't want to be one of those businesses where you show up one weekend and they show up the other weekend and they're closed.
And people are like, what happened?
Exactly.
We didn't know there was a problem. Yeah.
Exactly. So we communicated with our community and we said, we are having challenging times and we need your help as our customers and as our community, as our family, as our friends. And boy, did they come out.
How did it make you feel? I was watching Instagram and the lines were wrapped around the corner.
April, let me tell you something. I cried. I cried because there were customers there that hadn't been there since we opened, that drove from Richmond, that drove from Philly, that drove up from DC.
Wow.
Because they heard the call.
It's like a Christmas miracle, right? My question is, how do we bottle that energy and get that to be the energy 365, not just as a reaction to something?
We have to know and understand that small businesses, they're run by humans and they're run by families and things happen. It's not always going to be cookie cutter. This is the way business goes and it's going to stay like that. Right. Disruptions happen. And as small businesses, we tend to silo ourselves. Yes. And keep everything inside because we don't want people to think, oh, they're in trouble. They must be doing something wrong. Right. When it's just lifing. Right. And we believe that communication in a socially conscious, community-based business is one of the best things that you can do.
Well, I want everyone to see the amazing collectivity that happened. Can you please tell people how to follow you on social media to see what happened?
Our social media handle is at cajoucreamery.com. Our website is www.cajoucreamery.com. And you can also find us on Facebook at cajoucreamery.com.
Now, we've been talking about Cajou, but I like to taste things.
Oh,
Can we please get into this ice cream?
Say less.
All right, let's do it.
So I brought 3 flavors today. We're going into the holiday season.
Okay.
So I brought a baklava ice cream. I brought a horchata ice cream. And I brought the seasonal flavor, which is a bourbon pecan pie. I tried taking it off the menu a couple times and a lady threatened me. So it's not going anywhere for a while.
We don't want those problems.
All right, so let's start with the horchata. And what I'm going to do, I want you to give me some liberty.
Okay.
I'm going to create a small parfait from each flavor for you.
Sounds good to me.
Because this is what we do, right? And as people of color, this is what we want. We want the best of everything.
I want you to do what you do. Give me the remix, give me the hookup, give me everything. So that's the horchata.
Correct. This is graham cracker crust.
All right. And this is a good holiday recipe. So you guys watching at home, I want you to take this down, jot it down, go to Whole Foods or go to wherever Cajou is sold, get you some Cajou, get the other ingredients and make it happen. That looks yummy.
This is a little bit of the bourbon sauce that I'm putting on top.
You had me a bourbon.
Try that.
Horchata with bourbon sauce and graham cracker crust.
Yeah.
It's really good. And it tastes very Christmassy.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
It's a time for cinnamon. The
Absolutely
crunch
delicious.
there,
Yeah.
some texture.
Texture, flavor, all of the things.
No, I don't want to rush you, so take your time.
Oh no, I will. And that's more graham cracker.
That's more graham crackers.
Okay, with the baklava.
I primarily use it or when we do events, as the base, because everybody knows graham crackers, and it gives a nice crunch.
Yeah, and it's kid friendly. Kids
Exactly.
love graham crackers. So what's your favorite of all of the Cajou flavors?
I don't have one. Seriously, April, I don't have. I make so many of them that I don't think that I can even choose one. So this is our house-made vegan caramel.
Okay.
Tell me what you think about that.
All right, so this is,
the
base is the graham cracker crust. This is the baklava.
Baklava, which
With
is
the caramel sauce.
which is pistachios and coconut.
I love pistachios.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The first one was good, but this is amazing.
Oh, but I'm not done with you yet.
I love this. You're not, so it gets better.
I'm not done with you yet.
I don't think I could stand it getting any better. This is really, really good. And what I like about it is that even though you are from Jamaica and you're in Baltimore, this is kind of like a multicultural ice cream brand. You're bringing us flavors from around the world, and I love that.
Globally inspired. Absolutely.
So it's like a cultural education in a spoon.
Because one of the things that we do is, as parents, we took our kids everywhere we went.
I love it.
Now, Nicole is more of a traveler. I'm a kind of a homebody. But no matter where we went in the world, our kids went with us, right? Because we want them, so many black and brown kids, never leave their neighborhoods.
That's true. Expand your palate, expand your mind, all of that good stuff.
And this one now is the same pecan sauce, but with actual pecans.
See, when I eat, I do the happy dance. I start to dance a little bit.
At Cajou, we call that the ice cream dance.
The ice cream dance.
So tell me what you think about that one.
All right. And this is the...
That is the bourbon pecan pie ice cream.
With the bourbon pecan sauce. Okay.
And that's going to be one of our flavors. We're coming up with flavors like a spiced pear with a brandy caramel. We're coming up with, this week, as a matter of fact, I'm making Along Came a Cider.
Along Came a Cider, that's so cute.
Which is an apple cider ice cream with I haven't decided whether it's pecans or walnuts yet.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so for me, I love them all. but it's a dead heat between the bourbon pecan pie and the baklava. Like really, really good. These are delicious.
That's beautiful.
Now, if someone when is the Creamery open, like the storefront?
We're open Thursday through Saturday, 12 to 6, and Sundays, 12 to 5.
Are you open for the holidays?
We are.
All right. Any last thoughts?
Yes. Support small businesses.
Yes.
And Baltimore, we appreciate you and we thank you. And no matter what, we will fight to stay here.
Especially support Cajou. This is amazing.
And at this moment, we are looking for funding. So if there are any angel investors out there or other investors, please reach out to us. Our email is hello@cajoucreamery.com.
Christmas miracles. Stay tuned for the next segment.